ERC, quality service since 1972, repairing TVs, console stereos, electronic musical instruments, pinball machines, arcade games, and more. Call 836-0454.
Hello, this is James Spann. This is the Weather Xtreme video. This is for Wednesday morning, the 9th of April. And Alabama's weather today should be relatively quiet, but maybe the chance of severe weather in here before the week is over. Let's take a look at some Skycam images across the state this morning. We'll start with a look at our Birmingham Skycam. There's a look at the view from the Daniel Building. We're looking south from 20th Street. The sky mostly cloudy, and like yesterday, we think the morning clouds will give way to a partly sunny afternoon. There's a look at the lights of the city of Gadsden coming from our Skycam up in Etowah County and from Walker County. There's a look at downtown Jasper. On the water vapor satellite imagery this morning, that lead wave is moving through the Great Lakes with a trailing front. Now, that front will be stalling out before moving in here, and accordingly, we think most of the day today will be dry, and that boundary should be moving north tomorrow as a warm front, and again, maybe a few isolated showers, but that next big trough out west will bring that chance of strong to severe storms in here at the end of the week on Friday. Now, the new trough will be responsible for some very active convection off to the west of the state for the next couple of days. Today, there's a moderate risk of severe weather across parts of north-central Texas and south Oklahoma, including Abilene, Dallas-Fort Worth, and Wichita Falls. Surrounding that, a larger slight risk area. Now, tomorrow, this could be a pretty significant severe weather event. We've got a moderate risk from Shreveport and Monroe, Louisiana, and Vicksburg, Mississippi, up to Little Rock, Memphis, St. Louis, and Paducah, Kentucky. And unfortunately, there could be some violent long-track tornadoes in there based on the setup. And surrounding that, a slight risk all the way from Houston and New Orleans up to Chicago. And then on day 3, just about all of Alabama in a severe weather risk. And again, it looks like a deal where all modes of severe weather could be possible Friday, much like the event we saw last Friday. So we'll have to keep our eye on the sky for that. And here's the QPF map. This is the expected rain across the country. This is valid through Sunday evening. And again, the heaviest rain from the Red River up to St. Louis and Indianapolis. Parts of Arkansas might catch 5 inches of rain if this is right. And around here, it's suggesting rainfall amounts of 3/4 to 1 inch. And again, most all of that would be with what comes down Friday and Friday night. Well, today, once again, there's the lead shortwave moving across the Great Lakes, moving away from us. The big trough develops out west at the surface. The surface boundary from that lead low over the Great Lakes will be stalling out north of us over Tennessee and Kentucky, while the new surface low gets its act together out west. And again, out there in Texas and Oklahoma, some big storms will likely fire up later today and tonight. Tomorrow, the trough deepens. And at the surface, what a classic severe weather look. 996 millibar low at Wichita, Kansas. And that looks like a very, very active day for parts of northeastern Texas, Arkansas, Missouri. And around here, we'll have a moist and unstable air mass, but there's just not a trigger for rain, so nothing more than isolated showers. Friday, the trough gets deeper and larger and just slowly shifts eastward, and there's the surface look. The surface low is up there at Minneapolis, St. Paul, with a trailing band of showers and storms moving in here. Instability values Friday afternoon looking pretty good. Values are over 1,000 joules per kilogram, and the helicity values are very high. This is the 0 to 3 kilometer helicity. So, again, we'll see that the surface low is relatively far north, but having said that, the wind fields look pretty impressive both at the surface and aloft, and needless to say, anytime you see a system like that this time of the year, you have to watch that for severe weather. Could be a very active day. Saturday, starting off the weekend, the weather starts to turn cool as the trough just doesn't move much at all. We are in a dry slot on Saturday. We might see a few peaks of sun, but more than likely low clouds will wrap back in here, and highs drop in the 60s. And Sunday, it just downright turns cold. A very cold, deep trough over the eastern U.S., and look at the thickness values and look at the moisture wrapping back down in here. And by golly, that's almost suggesting the chance of snowflakes down in the Tennessee Valley of North Alabama on Sunday. Yeah, this is the 13th of April. How about that? So Sunday looks like a raw, cloudy, cold day, and we might have a hard time getting out of the 40s up in areas north of Birmingham with numbers like that. Monday, it's even colder. The thickness values drop, and again, will suggest a high in the 50s, but just understand we might not make it out of the 40s, and we've still got a strong north wind and cold air advection, so I think we can clearly say no frost Monday morning. And even Tuesday, the surface high is still a bit west of here, but I think that will be a very cold morning. It looks like Tuesday morning we could go down in the mid to upper 30s with a chance of frost if the wind can go calm. And then Wednesday, the surface high is right over us, but the thickness values are much warmer at that point. So for the moment, it looks like the greatest chance of some frost next week would come on Tuesday morning. And quickly, a peek at the end of the cycle. This is the 24th. The westerlies are shifting north. Cold front's kind of dying out down here, and we'll see if that trend continues in future runs. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. We'll have notes on the blog. The next video here by 3:30 today. And, of course, we invite you to watch us on television this evening, ABC 3340 News at 5, 6, and 10. Again, thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day, and God bless.
Weather.